going on, but this me, Mr. Glassy, back at it with the truth, period. Fuck all the bullshit. We about to talk about this Joe Biden and his family criminal organization. It is what it is, and we gotta be stupid fucking imbeciles to not say nothing. I know they're always saying that bullshit about see something, say something here in Houston, Texas. So I'm seeing something, I'm saying something, and I'm putting something out there. Here we go. I ain't playing.
I just want to kind of go back to where we were in January when we started this investigation. This was the narrative. The narrative was that the laptop, the president's son's laptop, was Russian disinformation. Hunter Biden was a legitimate business guy, just like Jared Kushner. No, Biden never took money from China because that's what Joe Biden said. No money ever changed hands while Joe Biden was vice president. I actually believe that. Joe knew nothing about his son's dealings, and Joe never met with or spoke with any of the foreign nationals who had wired the family money. All of those things have been proven wrong because of the Republican majority and our investigation. Now, in addition, what else we found? We found 20 shell companies. A shell company, just let me make sure everyone understands, it's not a company that manufactures shells. A shell company is a fake company. The Bidens have 20 of these.
Hey, what's up? You want to head over to Davis? Man, that's the last place I got the lock on that Dre copy. I set you up with the old contact Vernon. Let me fill you in on the way.
What service do these companies provide? And the answer is nothing. They are not legitimate companies. We found, as Chair Stefanik said, 170 major bank.
Hey, look, now I know this hood. My auntie still lives up in Strawberry. Me and Lamar, we sneak over this way all the time to fuck around.
I can't get another
So I had word with some Davis neighbors, you know, family's people, to see if they can find out some shit about Dre's phone. This dude Vernon, that's the guy that can help. But we gonna need to scratch his back before he can scratch ours. But we should be good. Fair warning though, man, he's old school, even for me.
And then laundered it through these shell companies. There's many laws broken there. And this was a Treasury cabinet. And this is what I fought to go to Treasury to get. This is very serious allegations. The Associated Press just wrote a story that said there's no evidence of wrongdoing. What a disgrace to journalism. And I don't complain much. I take it. But that's just not true. We also learned that 9 Biden family members have received money from foreign entities. 9 families, including the president's granddaughter.
Made the baby into a fucking criminal.
A wire that had been laundered to the shell companies from Romania days after the president left Romania when he was vice president. That's hard to explain. The Bidens received over $20 million. My question to you, as to what they did to receive $20 million?
That's when you're dealing with corruption, because corruption don't want to know the truth.
An FBI form alleging Joe Biden took a bribe. And what we learned from this is the FBI never investigated this allegation.
Never investigated.
FD 1023, it said that investigators would take 10 years to figure out where these bribes went because of the various bank accounts that they wired the money through. That was written years before anyone knew that Biden's had shell companies and the Bidens were laundering money. And what we see in the FBI form that no one ever investigated is a consistent pattern with what we found in Romania and China and other places. We also discovered that Joe Biden's used at least 3 pseudonyms on over 5,000 emails. We know one of these, his son was copied of in a pseudonym that pertained to Ukraine. We've also just recently discovered an email from the State Department, from the Obama State Department, to Victor Shokin, the prosecutor who Joe Biden fired in Ukraine in exchange for the $1 billion, praising him for the great work that he did. But there was this narrative that Joe Biden created that said Shokin was corrupt and he needed to go over there and be fired. But we have an email weeks before Joe Biden went over there praising Shokin for the good work he had done in reforming corruption from the John Kerry State Department. So we also have testimony from Devin Archer saying that at that same time period Joe Biden went to Ukraine to fire the prosecutor, that Hunter was being squeezed by the owners of Burisma to call D.C. for help. This is all in a timeline here. This is why Speaker McCarthy launched the impeachment inquiry. And I think the CNN poll 2 weeks ago that showed 63% of Americans believe Joe Biden was involved in his family's business scheme is reason why we should be investigating this. Moving forward, we have requested unredacted pseudonym emails from the National Archives. There are over 5,000 of those that we want to review. We have to get President Obama has to sign off on those, so he's supposedly reviewing them as we speak. We hope to get those. We hope to get the president's son and brother's personal bank accounts. We also want to interview people who have knowledge of some of the things that President Biden may have done in exchange for the millions and millions of dollars that his family received, evaluate some of the things that we believe have happened from the Biden family that are in violation of their laws. So with that, I hope I answered some questions as to the evidence that has been found, the purpose as to why we have moved to impeachment inquiry, and the path forward. What I said in January holds true to today. We are following the money, and we will see where that leads us.
Yeah, it's time to start holding people accountable for being fucking liars. I'm just saying. Time is now.
Ain't no punk ass like you gonna shoot me. All right, you made it work, and I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, it's only 15 minutes. Fuck up, these bitch don't want to let me go live on nothing. I'm gonna get somebody to help and pick the channel.
You know, and I take nothing away from that. You know, some of our most incredible entrepreneurs and historic figures, they're not exactly emotional rock and Gibraltars, but he seems particularly strained. You know,
Okay, cool. We're here. I'll be in touch with Franklin when I get something.